Ambush might be the ones to show you why. Everybody looking to go towards B for Anonymo on this pistol round. They've got a little bit of utility to get them into the site itself. But for the most part, it's just going to come down to if they can hit their shots or not. Devaduvek's already spotted out too, including the bombs, so you're going to see some rotations flying through. In fact, you've already got 3 players here for the defense. Dooley's and Wozniak tucked into Temple. Flash is perfectly placed, but can't find the kill. Devaduvek, a couple of whiffs. Now you got to deal with Sun around the pillar. The Dooley's, he spots out everybody and then some. Won't be finding any frags. It's all about what they can do in here on this retake. Veggie's crept up in the back lanes, looks to find the opening pick, but Sixers traded 2 back. And now they aren't comfortable getting this bomb down. They don't know that they necessarily have this bomb plan inbound. Wozniak runs away, but he actually isn't the one to find a kill for the Doolies. It's up to Oskarish in the 1-on-3. He's getting tapped away from every direction. It looks like ambush. Molotovs is all it takes to keep him out. Eating this nade is Oskarish as he looks to take the flight towards Cave. MP9 almost strikes it in the middle. Thankfully, he had SPT behind him, or else that could have gone very, very sour. Molly thrown through, and it actually burns away at Demo, the 1G man, and Wozniak. He feels bad for him, so decides to trade it out onto his own brethren. Now you've got Innocent creeping onto this B site, at least at the right direction. Devaduvek's going to fall, and that might cause some uncertainty for the likes of Anonymo, who don't actually know what's going on right now. Rather, I mean ambush, as we go into a 2-on-2. They haven't been able to cross into this A site just yet. In fact, Sixers spotted the bomb. So lingering around this CT smoke, he's currently the only one that can deny the plant, spamming through! Couple connect onto Tudson, but not enough to lock in the frag. Veggie posted deep in Temple. It seems like they're weary of a man potentially being here, but he's going to find them both in CT spawn. They can't answer back in house. Here's footsteps, so he's got a lot of information to try to work off of, but if he overextends, that'd be a big no-no. Giving up another kill to an already big advantageous CT side is definitely not the play at this stage of the round. So it leaves it up to Innocent, or at least I'd assume it'd be Innocent, to try to bring back some heroism. Off angle taken by Sun. Now, I thought this was going to be able to see into B ramp, but apparently not. Innocent's not going to be clear in the right direction, which just means we're into a 2-on-5. They'd be lucky to get this bomb down right now. Do they have utility to get off either one of these sides? No, doesn't look like they do, so they'll have to claw tooth and nail to bring back this bomb site, and there's not really a safe plant on this side of the map, so it will just be down to if they can find the kills or not, and SPT understands that. He falls, and very easy chance for Anonymo to get the bomb down. If he does, Tudson, big whiff. That honestly could have been a round-changing frag, because it would have been a 3-on-2, a couple coming in through CT spawn. Veggie could have potentially found a kill. But SPT is going to need some assistance here shortly. The nades recover. That's going to be in. No, I thought that was going to be the frag coming through almost certainly. But it misses anonymity by just spraying through it. Boosted up. SPT is spotted out 1. Now they know what's coming on right now. A nade bounces through, and it's done a whole hell of a lot of damage. Wozniak not comfortable with the advantage he's given. Wants more. Finds it. Gets traded out. But now you got to go through Sixer and co. Good trades put us back into an even 2-on-2, and this rotation has been strung thin. They don't even know if they want to commit for an A take at this stage of it. Demo, I don't know if he spotted the gun barrel. I definitely don't think he has. Devaduvek just tucking into this temple corner, waiting for the bomb plant to come through. They know it's going to be an A hit with that smoke now being deployed. This is such a tough angle to try to clear out, but if anybody can do it, Demo lurks in, driggles up, and it looks like he's got the frag. It's all up to Sixer on his op. He's going to call it a save, too, it seems. No, what is going on? His teammate falls, and he takes forever to get back into it. That was very confusing to see. Demo, he's open to the CT flank, and Sixer's going to give it a go. The biggest problem is right now in the fact that he's got it op, right? The best weapon in the game to isolate 1v1 picks, a smoke and a kit. So, being that it's planted for CT, maybe he can try to throw in a ninja defuse, but this double setup on the site's going to be so difficult to try to counter. Demo sitting in front of it, and it looks like Sixer's taking too long for himself. Meaning Anonymo have gotten themselves that 4th round that I was just discussing. Why Ambush recently have a little bit of experience on that map. Again, though, I guess it is just the new core. Maybe not too experienced on this one, though. Tudson already opens it up well with the opening op shot. Demo's going to walk through the smoke, and I think Wozniak's got his back offered up. Oh, my lord. Demo thankfully decides to clear his nooks and crannies, and he'll find a free frag, meaning it's another 3-on-5. Ambush have just been getting decimated in these opening duels. Well, you kind of have to try to bring this one back at this point. The score's already gotten a bit out of hand, and if things weren't bad enough, Innocence just pretty much full cleared the B side. I don't think Anonymo really care, because you can see they still have intention on going to the other side. But it will weaken up the reinforcements they have, because Duvek, and alongside that, I believe Sun's going to start to rotate in through middle. We've got it cut off, though, by Demo. I wonder if he's going to be able to find this kill. He's got the angle for it, and he's got a nice little headshot lined up, too. So the only man who can say anything against this right now is Sixer, and he's already been tagged down to half HP. It looks like their chances have pretty much fallen by the wayside. Smoke thrown through, but even if that gave him temporal cover, Innocent still lingering towards B. Said and done. I mean, you're already going to the next half with a 3-round deficit at the very best. At the worst, well, I don't think I have to say. Uh-oh, look at this timing from Oscaris. Finds one ahead of second. No, SBT through the smoke. Luckily finds the trade, but that could have gotten very far out of hand. Really quickly, too. And Innocent's about to walk into cave where there is a man lurking around the corner. Duvek's the name. And getting kills is his game. Veggie walks out A. The lurk may be super impactful, but does he know about this angle coming up from Sixer? I don't know, that Sun. But it doesn't matter because you're not going to be seeing the Sun coming into the remainder of this round. It's up to Tudson and Demo to close it out. And their smoke's already bloomed through. They've got a Molly in cave to stop them from retaking for the time being. You can just try to stand down this planter, and he will be able to. Tudson's missed the only shot he gets. And Sixer and SBT quickly take care of him for an ambush on the horizon in case they actually are able to get into this B side. Or maybe they're going for a crunch play. I'm kind of uncertain. A lot of map control being taken, though. You can see with the smoke providing them coverage to get into cave. Nobody from Anonymo really knows what's going on right now. They vacated middle. And they've pulled the A-sided rotator into Donut. Finally, Innocent struck one, and he spotted a second. Could be unraveling this pistol at the seams, but thankfully Sun eliminates the impact he'll be able to have. Now it's the rotations from Tudson to do some work. Demo gushed up in Donut. I don't think he's much longer for this world, or maybe he is. Somehow gets a kill on the USB there. Trade still should be very, very short. But as Wozniak falls on B, it looks like the kills that they brought back are all for nothing. Anonymo, yeah, they tripped and stumbled for the previous round in the last half, but man, oh man, if they pick themselves back up in a big way. It looks like it's going to be 3 survivors here on the pistol. SBT, 1 bullet and he falls. He jumps across in Donut, hoping that maybe he can get out towards that B site. But Veggie says, Demo, though, remember, he is on 9 HP. He needs this assistance, and he needs it now. Well, the lucky part for Anonymo is the fact that there's not really that much utility to go around. So as soon as the smokes come flying through and they fade, there's not going to be much to throw in on the post plant. But these flashes kind of dictate everything now. 40 seconds left. They've used up the remainder of their utility. Both flashes now pop through. Innocent's completely blinded up. He'll need some assistance, but I don't think he'll get it, or maybe he will. They both find a kill a pop, and by time for rotations, last Molly exposed and suspended on in Temple. Veggie falls trying to deny the bomb planter, but Oscarish gets all this information. Now waits for the rotation to come through in the likes of Tudson. Actually, no utility for either one of these teams. Duvek gives up the pick, breaks the ice. Some still sitting very close outside of Temple here, but it's hard cleared. Not good enough. The FAMAS trades, and it's all up to Sixer. 1v1 lurking outside of the A tunnels. The FAMAS, can he flick for it? Yes, he can. The spray is good, and Tudson shuts down the rifle victory for an Anonymo 12. His ambush now go in for a reinvestment with a lackluster set of utility. You can already see the nades doing their damage. And they want to go straight up into Donut. Only 1 kill found by Innocent. I don't know if anything more will be on the horizon. Apparently it will be as he dances around. 2 is good enough. Trade is in. Demo wants to keep adding to this kill count that they've been granted. 65 HP, but SBT has even things back out. The numbers favoring absolutely nobody here as Tudson's AWP just barely won't catch the timing. Now it might. The flick not good. And they get to try to get this bomb down. Flashes go deep into Temple. His teammate's not there. And they get another chance at a 3-on-2 post plant. Make that a 1v3. His son is not upset, is not happy and not rolling with how the last round panned out. He wants to clean this one up for him. Good nade should mount some pretty decent damage onto SBT, but this frag needs to be isolated if Oscar wants to give himself a fighting chance in this round. They've already posted up a couple of players on this angle. Son! Well, he could have been flashed off and exposed of, but no, it looks like he'll... Actually, it's the M4 in living color. I got my skin names wrong. The other one's the Elite Museo. Look at this boost from SBT. He's definitely going to catch him off guard, or maybe not. He doesn't have his gun out, and Demo doubles down. The bomb's dropped. Oh, he runs out of bullets on the A1S. Not known for its mag capacity, but ambush, you can't turn around at this point. You just kind of got to trade it up. I mean, the bomb's dropped in no man's land. It's not like you're going to be able to pick that up and go back towards B. If you can recover the bomb at that point, you probably found enough kills to get into the site and get it down. The remainder of their util is jumped on trying to take care of the Tons players. They've been able to equalize on the Tudson. Now Oscarish gives up the advantage, and you've still got Innocent lingering around here trying to catch more players reloading. So much damage is inflicted, but I don't know if it's going to be enough just yet. Wozniak, only one bullet separates him from death. And smoke blooms at both avenues for Anonymo to fight back into this. Sixer, that's a give-me-op shot, a freebie for him. Veggie, is he going to walk through the smoke? No. Takes the safe play at just waiting it out. Now in the 1-on-2, Sixer going to fall. 1 HP is the difference. A clutch required for another Anonymo successful round. But trapped between a rock and a hard place, Wozniak, it's an impossibility for him to hold on to it. It seems like it's a deagle and a dream right now. At least for the majority of these players. They do have that Mac 10, but I don't know how much impact it's going to be allowed to have. It seems like absolutely none. As Demo and Innocent once again are the rock-solid A defense to put up for the side of Anonymo Esports. Now all up to Sixer and his Deathly Desert Eagle needs a ton of them. But only getting one means it's the end of the map, 16-9. Looks like Anonymo. Probably make a case for either side of the coin, but won't matter what case I make. The case is going to be going towards A for the side of Ambush. But Sixer already all the way up towards it. The bomb not too far behind him, and as the util comes through, it looks like Veggie spotted it out, pushing him down. He's hit a nice headshot, and he'll keep himself alive trying to play on this retake. He won't be able to deny the plant, but you can try to pepper in a couple extra frags. Couple of taps, and Tudson taps 2 of them down. Sun, he'll finally get one back, but it's a 2-on-4. There's a kit and a little bit of utility to chip in. A smoke can go in front of this bomb if they get it in before he falls. 2 gushes, but Veggie, even on 17 HP, is able to make it deadly. Leaving it all up the Sun of the ramp. He's gotten 3. Somehow, 2 of those kills come. Now, if they take up to the A ramp, Tudson gonna get 1, almost the second. The dink is good enough, though. With all that info, looks like Demo's just gonna try to chuck in a nade. Well, no, that's on the other side of the coin. That would have been at ramp, and they would have been in for a world of hurt. The spam is through. SBT. He'll be the one out on top of the engagement, but I think that's a worthwhile trade for the likes of Anonymo. Now, though, they've pulled a rotation over towards this A site, leaving B wide open for the taking. Ambush, they've got the proper read, but they need to find the proper kills. And as they start to walk up the steps, they're going to understand that Anonymo have read wrong. When will they pull this rotation back, though? They refuse to go up for any information. It looks like they just want to play the retake, or maybe they're saving. I'm actually unsure. Smokes and flashes come through, and now I want to see, are they going to move in for this? Well, it's definitely not towards A, and I think Veggie knows that. Maybe there's somebody lagged out. I just heard somebody typing. Reading on to that being the setup from Anonymo. They're going to switch it up. Tudson again has found Wozniak 2 rounds in a row. And Sun is still here to bring this kill back. Veggie around the smoke. Here's this pin being pulled. Sixer! Can't muster up the kill. Mollies go back and forth, but it looks like Anonymo get away once again with a 5-on-4. Now knowing that it's going to be an A hit, they pulled an extra man back in, flashes to get them up. But they haven't actually used them just yet. Demo doesn't want to be the man to swing in and give back this advantage. Sum's holding for it, gets a dink through the wall, but it's not enough to get the kill. And you've still got a couple of players established here towards side hall. Tudson swings in, doubles down, and doubles up. Looks for the 3rd, and Sixer can't answer back. It looks like this force buy was the answer to the question that Anonymo were asking themselves of how to get the hard way that somebody's still in the middle. Tudson re-aggressing with this AWP. And he just posts up on the angle. Sun gonna come walking in. A leg shot would be enough to do it with the HP he's at. Left eye peeking into an AWP ain't gonna benefit you. And Tudson, that's just not a shot he misses. The micro adjustments can be the hardest at sometimes, but Tudson makes him look easy. Now we got Veggie on top of the site boxes, and, well, gonna be caught out. Looking for more, though. Tudson's re-aggression's punished. Sixer gets a double, and now they gotta exceed into this A site before the rotations are pulled. Oscarish and shut down the mid flank, and that's probably one of the hardest kills to try to convert in this round. Going through the smoke to take down Sixer, looking the wrong way. The bomb will go down in the nick of time. Devaduvek in a 1-on-1. Not making it quiet as Demo won't either. A smoke goes on the bomb, and what is he doing? What is he doing? Oscarish toying around with ramp. I've seen so many A1S spams in this position. It's crazy. Now flashing through, it actually hasn't done anything to this defense who mow them down. It's quick. Hudson moving up mid with the AWP. That's usually not a shot that I've been seeing hitting these nowadays. But as the Galil's already dropped, he looks to get a bit of more, rather, bonus, extra credit, whatever you want to call it. He's found it. Onto the likes of Sun. One trade comes through at A, but Oskarish won't let it get too far out of hand. Duvak and Sixer. 2-on-4. Desperately grasping for air, hoping that something is given over to him. But Anonymo have been playing so rock solid on this defense that Ambush just can't crack through it. 11 in the... Not really. It's not that easy. Man A establishment for Ambush. You pop in a flashbang and it bids them well for the first, but still needing to deal with Sun. It doesn't look like they've answered back just yet. You still got this 4-on-4. Kicking and screaming. Two players from Ambush want to come back into the side hall. Glock not going to be good enough for the headshot. Neither will the likes of Demo. Bombs drop. Sun is going crazy on this pistol. He's found 4. Almost gets the ace, but it looks like it's up to Oskarish. Everybody's coming in from the CT side to party. Because Anonymo haven't even yet to make their move. Duvak, he's only one man. What can you really expect from him? Oskarish is jiggling up. And that's just not a headshot you can counter. Duvak positions himself properly in every way, too. That was a left eye peek. There was no flash. He walked into the angle. But online CS in a nutshell, folks. A flash in the pan round from Ambush might honestly just spell the end of the game, because remember, at this stage of the game for the CT side, it's still just 2 for the price of 1 when it goes to rifles. 6 are almost caught with a nade out, but that's going to further cement them separated on this retake. SPT's got a lot to do, a lot left on his plate, but he can't finish his food. Sixer, 1v5. We've seen him in so many clutch attempts. Not a single one's been converted. The amount of times I've seen spokesman from A1S's on this part of the map is crazy. Spotted at the B steps. SPT's got one. Denying a bomb plant here would pretty much sell the 9th for Ambush. And that would tie up from where we saw them on Ancient. Still needing to deal with SPT. They haven't been able to get him down just yet. He's reloading somehow, bro. How is he alive? They finally found the trade. Now missing the op shot. It's craziness. He's one out of bullets. He's pulled on his knife, bro. What are you doing? What is going on? IMD, the coach, has a chance to strike the head. Won't connect. Same with the AWP. Well, it will connect, but a wall bang just barely not enough to lock in a frag. And FPT is still sticking around here with this M4. Dancing with the devil as he's down to 7 health. He's going to get pushed through. The coach can't get the kill. And it doesn't look like they're going to find the trade either. SPT's bought time for rotations to come through. And with 50 seconds, Anonymo looks like they're out of answers. Spray comes back through. Veggie's finally got an equalizing pick. Or I say equalizing, but it's only good for the one. Now Sixer repositioning on the top of the default box. That's a free flick for him. Now it's up to Veggie in this AWP. Can't save. I mean, look. You're buying in the next round. You're already leaving Tudson in the dust when it comes to that department. You're not going to give this one over to him. Really punish them in this round. I don't think they're going to be ready for somebody to have already come up through side hall. Son, oh my god, turn around, Oskarish, where are you looking? Oh, he's gonna find one, tried to get the second, the spam is a bit shaky, but he'll find it. Duvak still heard, and Oskarish has ripped open this A site. Smoke Smolly's come through, and they're just instantly calling it a save. Ambush, no reason to give this over. Anonymo win this out. But all 5 of them have quickly dispersed. The op needs to hit a nice couple of shots, but no buts. Finds the opener. SPT will double down with it. They need to trade him out, but they just can't seem to get their hold on him. He's doubling around the headshot boxes. They still think it's clear, and Sun will punish him for it. 1v4, and Innocent won't answer back. Ambush quickly make it. It'll go up, but is he weary of Duvak's angle? Well, I'm actually not too sure, because you could see him toying with the idea of clearing to the close right, but as he's the man to make his first way in, Oskarish will have to be the man to pull up that task. 4-on-4, 48 seconds remain. Wozniak still looks to stick around towards this crane angle. And if he would have jiggled in just a little bit further, Tudson would have had him locked through. And now it looks like they're transitioning back towards B. Ambush are ready for this. They've even pulled Sixer on this. Well, not necessarily full rotation, but he's close to it. Very, very weird right now. His son has not been cleared again. He continuously multi-frags in this angle. 19 seconds. He needs his teammate. He needs him now. He won't hit the flicker. Yes, he will. Okay. A weird change in observatory, but now it's Oscarish in the 1v2. 8 seconds to go, and he's got to make his move. He's got to do it now. They're both running back towards CT. Sixer misses the shot around the generator for the game on the line. 1 second, and they even waved to each other before overtime comes through. Control a side haul, and I don't know if they're going to be ready for this on the boost. Well, yeah, they are. Wozniak's turned his attention over. They've actually yet to fall off. I think this is going to come down to a timing majority at least. Hudson's definitely going to get caught. I don't think there's a question in my mind of this one. He hasn't uncrouched just yet, but finally Wozniak looks to activate. The boost is sold. IMD, I don't think he's ready for him to be this close on the grain. Tries to jiggle back in, and it looks like the coach has got another kill. Finally found in overtime. The off shot shoots off. They know Devin Dubek's still here. Shaky spray, but a nice 2K from the coach. At least gains them control of this A-bomb site. Now the flank in middle activates Sixer. 1v4. Nice little 2K on the Deagle. Almost gets the third, but IMD. The coach shows up big when Anonymo needed the most. Flash blooms in, and we keep continuously dealing these A1S bullets come through. Oscarish is taking down Devin Dubek. And it might be the opener they need to get into this A-bomb site. Again, the precedent has still been set that there has not been a single lead in the favor of Ambush this entire game. They get one more chance to change that around. Going back in for the ramp play. Innocent spots it out. Makes him show some respect as two of them are now heard of towards the A site. Son, he's that B player. I'm surprised he goes A this round. And Tudson's got the extra frag onto Wozniak with Veggie now hearing both of them rotate off. Looks like they're going to let him try to do all the work here. Sixers off is heard throwing in a piece of utility. SBT's going to get caught here shortly on the headshot angle. They need to trade out Sixer. They need to. But he's deeply establishing himself all the way through side. He's pushed up the EWP. The timing is all he can really look to work with. Picks up one. The Deagle barely misses an Innocent. Keeps the lead. In the middle they go. Devin Dubek and Son have both picked up a kill apiece. The B site's ripped wide open. It looks like the offense isn't able to get into that side of the map. The defense can't hold it off either. And it's funny because for Anonymo, B has just been such an issue for them. Now that I think about it, there were a lot of rounds where we think back where they wouldn't attempt retakes, but they weren't comfortable with it. Oh, wait a second, though. This round is not done just yet as 2 kills have come back through. Veggie's flanks activated. SPT falls. That's the bomb drop. Looking for more. Devin Dubek gives it up. This was a 3-on-5. Ambush. It looked like they had this one under lock and key. Sixer again has to attempt to clutch, and he won't be able to get anywhere near it. Veggie shuts it down.